I like how they hook up in a turn. Down here. See how, whoa, 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 whoa. Better, to be honest with you. Oh! Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. I'm Big B. So we got the Deltaforce 35 and the Deltaforce Vortex 34. Today we're kind of going to do like a mono versus a hydroplane comparison. I don't have a GPS. I'm just going to kind of watch the handling of each style hull. You know, this is a relatively recent build. The Vortex and the 35 is it's an older build, right? This one was reinforced with polyester fiberglass. This one was reinforced with carbon fiber epoxy, right? Two completely different builds. Okay, I am actually running the same packs in here. Well, these are 7600 HCl HP 150C 6S, and we got the 150C 7600 3S twins in this boat. Okay, XLX2 HYDRA with a 1600 kV triple S motor, 4082. This is a 4082 1600 kV paired with a Hobby Wing Sea King 180. Okay, I just put a new servo in this one. I changed out the bushing, which was completely missing. We had a turtle, destroyed a prop, and it shattered the bushing in my stinger there. This one's running all Speedmaster, right? This one has all TFL. So the Vortex here, actually, we installed this oiler, and I showed you guys in the last video, we oiled it in between packs, and it was kind of out of frame, right? So we're going to do another test. So I'm going to fill this up with oil here. Okay, with the cap off, it'll drip right down into the stuffing tube. You see it wanting to drain down, right? With the cap on, it kind of stops it up, and it really don't allow it to drip. I mean, it does, but it's like a slow drip. I figure, right? We got that full of oil, and it'll slow drip in there. It will, compared to a boat that don't have it, right? And we're just relying on the grease and oil that's in the drive line. This one, you will have a little reservoir of oil. You see how it's staying in there, and it will drip in there slowly, you know. So I mean, you can leave the cap off, you can put the cap on. It's completely up to you. So we're going to run the Vortex first. We have a wind blowing this way, right? We're going to be running right dead into it in this front stretch, so we'll have to work around it. Yep, running right into the wind over here. And I have my batteries way back in the boat, because it run good with the batteries back last time, so I got the CG exactly where I had it. Kind of like running it into the wind. It'll air the boat out, you know. It really will. It won't do the cha-chas bad. Packing air, you know, running into that wind. Yeah, check. You'll see the difference in the two boats running, you know. Mono hulls, like a mono, they're great for the absolute beginner, you know. Once you get into the hobby and you kind of learning how a boat works and how to tune a boat, you start getting into the hydroplanes, you know, because it's a whole new world, really, compared to a mono. It's a whole new world. And I love hydroplanes, man. I love the way they run. I love the way they look. You know, I love the challenge of getting a hydro running right. You know, because they really take some patience sometimes and some time on the water to get them dialed in. I like how they hook up in a turn. That I just full triggered it. Full trigger. Oh. I love how they hook up in a turn, man. I just love that. Right? That turn fin, it puts in the work, boy. Turn fins on a mono, they put in work too, but nothing like a turn fin on a hydroplane. You know, it's mounted right on the pivot point of the hull, the CG line. And I mean, it allows a hydro to do a wide open throttle turn at 60, 70 mile an hour if you have it dialed in right, you know? God, that's pretty, boy. Whoa! 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 Ooh, did I hit a turtle? Let's check our turn fin. Oh man, we might have hit a turtle there, boys. Sure as heck hope not. She did a straight up 180. Oh, thank goodness. I run that same prop we had on last time. The HYDRA M545. I liked the way that prop was running. What is loose in here? I got a battery that busted loose. Let's check this turn fin again because it looked like I hit something there. No? The rudder's good? Okay. There is a lot of turtles in the pond today. That was about our battery, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Something busted loose or a battery come loose. Oh, I might not have put that jam foam. I might not have put the jam foam back where it goes. When I showed you guys the battery, I bet you money I forgot to put the jam foam on it. Yeah, I get sidetracked making the video for you guys. Sometimes I forget things, you know. Oh, it was the other one. Okay, so I did put the jam foam back. It just come loose. Well, I'm glad I brung it in, right? Yep. Glad I brung it in. You can see we do have oil left in our reservoir, right? So really all we need to do now, if we want more oil, boom, we pull the plug and the oil runs right into the stuffing tube. So I was actually thinking, instead of having to pull the plug, right, if you want the reservoir to slow drip, maybe get a little razor knife, right, and maybe make a little slit, a real small slit in the tube right here, so it won't allow too much air in and it won't like flow down into the stuffing tube with the cap on. It'll slowly, like slow drip, right? So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll test that. I'll get a razor and we'll make a small incision just under this screw, and that will allow oil to slow drip into the drive line. You know what I'm saying? So the boat ran good. The boat ran really good, actually. Running into that wind, you know, like I was saying, it'll kind of air it out a little bit. Oh, we're right on the money. Yep, we're right on the money. Oh boy, let's get the old 35 hooked up here. Yeah, I love this freaking boat right here, man. One of my all-time favorite builds, even though it's not pretty to look at. I freaking love this boat. I don't know, there's just something about it. There's just that magic about it. So we run a M545 on there. I was gonna put that prop on here, but I'm actually gonna run this. This is like a M447, basically. It's an Oxtein 448, right? Pretty sure it might be a 47. I can't remember. So yeah, we actually, like I mentioned earlier, we exploded that bushing our last outing when we hit that turtle. I mean, it was not even in there, you know. That lead Teflon, it'll shatter. It'll shatter. It's a really hard material, right? So a hard impact will do it in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reuse this tape. let's go. Still working the kinks out of this one. Woo. Where are you going, boy? Where are you going, boy? Ooh, that's pretty. I love running a little positive on this thing here, man. It just works. Even in an oval trim, it works, you know? All right, let's do a couple laps around here. See how it turns on that back fin? It just pivots on it, you know? Whereas the hydroplane, it actually relies on that fin to pivot and hold the whole boat down, you know? Whereas these just kind of pivot, you know what I mean? Let's go, boy. I have a C&HL 6200 in here, 6S. Whoa, 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 whoa! It likes that Oxtein prop so far. Man, that's nice. A little bit lighter pack. A little bit lighter pack than that SMC, you know? So that helps. No power cut, right? A little extra weight in your boat, it will make a big difference, right? Pretty. Got a fisherman over there, so we can't really test it like I wanted to. It's about right. About 60. Yeah, I got 76 with that one before. Yeah, almost 80 mile an hour. I think monos are great for bashing. I really do, you know? You can't really do this right here with a hydroplane. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's just not possible, you know? That's pretty. No, I'm talking on the, oh, I wasn't talking to you guys, I'm sorry. You're good. Yeah, Hydra won't turn as sharp like that. It won't turn on a dime like a monohull will, you know? It just won't. Running good with that prop on there. You see that? That's as sharp as it'll turn. You see that? Whereas that mono, man, she would whip right around. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You guys see what I'm saying here? All right, let's do it again. Whip it around. You see that? It needs a bigger area to turn. You know what I mean? Temps are great. We hit low voltage. You know, I guess that big prop, she wants to pull some amperage, right? So I'm happy. It kind of give you guys a chance to see or compare the two. 376. Yep, that's good. A monohull. They will actually make a tighter turn than a hydroplane. Hydroplanes, they'll turn real tight like on a dime, but I think the hydro will hook better in a turn than a monohull will, right? Because it's actually got a fin mounted on its CG line, and that really like grabs and holds the whole boat down in a turn. Whereas a mono, it kind of help grip the water, right? And help it not skip out in a turn. Whereas this one, it actually like does, it works. It puts in the work in a straight and in a turn. Whereas these guys here, they're pretty much out the water in a straight. They don't do anything in a straight. These, if you got a curved fin, you can cant it down or whatnot, and it will actually help hold the boat down in a straight. Monos don't, right? You could actually see the difference in the two. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you the CG of the two boats and how they differ in that aspect. So I got them transom to transom here, okay? And on this guy here, about 1/3 the boat's length, right? From the transom, 30%, 1/3. So it basically falls right here on the hydroplane, right? On our mono hull. That's where the CG would be at. So with the hydro here, our CG is right behind the sponson. Basically on the, I try to shoot for the trailing edge. Sometimes I run it just forward the trailing edge. Actually, let me make sure the batteries are, yeah, they're about right. Actually, a little bit farther forward. So with the hydro, our CG's right here, right? So mono hull would be here, and then on the hydro, it's right on the fin. You see what I'm saying? They differ in that aspect because a mono, it basically rides on this ride pad right here and the prop, right? Hydroplane, it rides on the two forward steps and the prop. 3 points of contact, 1, 2, 3. The mono hull, it's like one point of contact on the ride pad. You see what I'm saying? So with a hydroplane, to tune a hydro, you have weight distribution, which is very important. You have your turn fin, right? And your strut and propeller choice. So CG, turn fin, strut, propeller choice. 4 main points of tuning. Some guys use the rudder blade as a tuning aid. They shorten it. They'll put angles on the bottom to lift or lift the aft or lift the bow a little bit, right? But basically 4 points of tune: CG, turn fin, strut, and prop. The mono, you have CG, turn fin, prop, strut, and you got trim tabs. So 5 points, not counting the rudder, because some guys actually use blade thickness, angles on the bottom of the fin, the rudder, to tune the boat, right? So you actually have more tunable options on a mono hull, which is what makes mono hulls so appealing to a lot of guys. They're fun to tune. You know what I'm saying? They are. But I think both have their advantages and disadvantages, right? My opinion, a hydroplane will be faster than a mono hull. Like size for size, ounce for ounce, power for power, a hydro will be faster than a mono hull, right? And it's crazy, really, if you think about it. You got only 1 point of contact on a mono hull, the ride pad and basically the prop, the center of the boat, right? 1 point of contact. A hydroplane has 1, 2, 3 points of contact, right? But a hydroplane, it's like flying. You're flying over the water, so there's actually less boat touching the water at any given time. Like a mono, it's always got a certain amount of boat in the water, right? These here, you can get them to where they're running so damn loose, and basically all that's touching is the prop. You feel me? And it's really depending on what kind of running you do, where you run at, you know. These hydros, they need a big area to run in versus like a mono hull. You can get away with a little smaller body of water. You feel me? So yeah, I just wanted to kind of make a video of the two running. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Really wish I could have got a better run in with this one. I was kind of waiting around to see if that fisherman left, because I have another pack to run in it. But we'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you watching. Both of these boats are phenomenal. I love both of them. Custom builds. I put a lot of work into them, you know, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It's always, it's nice getting a ready to run boat. You know, it really is. But building one yourself, you have your own obstacles to overcome, you know, and you put in all the time, and it's rewarding to watch them run, you know. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.